They are fighting for you. Some say you are a mistake. The angels say, "My dear child, if you believe in angels, open this video and watch it in its entirety." They are fighting for you. Some say you are a mistake. Another says you are their greatest blessing. Some say you should never have been born. Another is clutching your photo, still trembling from the last time you left, and heaven has heard the sounds of this war. The tears shed for your name. The battles in the spirit realm, the curses whispered in the darkness, the prayers of the departed, the prayers of the departed, the prayers of the departed, the prayers of the departed. The prayers cast into the midnight sky all surround you. You have not yet understood how loud your existence is in the spirit realm. You walk like a ghost, but your name is etched on scrolls, shouted aloud in the secret halls of jealousy, love, regret, revenge, and redemption. Finally, God is revealing everything. They are fighting for you. Some say you are a curse. Others believe you are the answer to their suffering. Yet, in your silence, you mistake all this chaos for rejection. They are still watching you even now. One of them is trying to convince others to abandon you, for they fear you might become too powerful. If you were to fully awaken one day. Some say you are too broken to become something beautiful. But they lie. Others kneel in the dead of night, pleading for another chance to be near you, though they dare not speak these words to your face. A motherly figure once called you a failure. She said you made everything worse. But in another room, a child prays to grow up to be like you. They don't even know your full name, but they see your resilience. They feel your passion. This is no coincidence. Conflict, silence, confusion, everything you've been feeling lately. The heavens did not orchestrate this. The moment of revelation is upon us. Those who have spoken behind your back are now being exposed. Those who have mocked you with subtle glances and sarcastic words will soon crumble before you. Not because you demanded it, nor because you wish for any evil to befall them, but because the weight of divine justice can no longer tolerate delay. They are fighting for you in places you cannot see. When your name is mentioned, hearts will tremble, people will turn away. Some are erasing the evidence of their past wrongs against you. They do not want to face what is coming. They refuse to acknowledge the truth. They refuse to admit that they manipulated others into believing you were the problem. You were never the problem. You are their mirror. You forced them to confront their own scars. You made them face their inner turmoil. So they try to destroy you with words. They try to bury you in the soil of their sins. They try to bury you in the soil of their crimes. But your roots run deeper than they imagine. You have grown in silence, beneath layers of rejection and betrayal. You have absorbed every insult, letting it nourish the soil of your mission. And now the stems are breaking through the soil. They can no longer ignore you. You are emerging, not because of your efforts, but because the time has come. This is the moment when hidden things will be revealed. They tried to cover up the truth about you, but now it will be shouted from the rooftops they once used to mock you. Someone saw your figure in their dreams. You don't know it. But your name has appeared in their dreams for weeks. They wake up in tears, they remember things they tried to forget. They fear the doors are closing. They fear they have missed too many opportunities. They chose too late. There is another person who once cursed your name in front of others, yet now cannot find peace. They thought they had a reason to say those words. But every time they try to forget, your voice echoes in their minds. And deep within their souls, a voice whispers that they were wrong about you. There are those in your bloodline who never wanted you to rise. You were born into a pattern. You were born into a pattern of silence and secrets. You were born burdened with debts and oaths that were not yours to bear. You carry spiritual debts you never promised to pay. But heaven has seen it all. Now, the cycle is breaking. There are those in your family who have lied to you. They have altered history, they have whitewashed the past. They have crowned themselves saviors, and you have become the villain. But God has kept the original version. Now, the truth is about to surface. Some say you are a manipulator. Some say you are too sensitive. Some say you are cold and distant. Some say you are too intense, too emotional, too strange. But no one knows the nights you cried in front of those who slandered you, the dreams you gave up to protect others' feelings. The self you suppressed to maintain peace in rooms that should never have held your soul. Someone is confessing. You can't hear it yet, but in distant conversations, your name is mentioned. They admit it. They say, I didn't speak the truth. I just didn't want them to outshine me. Another is crying because they realize they followed the wrong person, they believed the wrong version of you. And now I'm crying because I shouldn't be crying. They told me I just wanted to tear you apart so you couldn't speak. We're all like that, but the truth is, you're one of a kind. You're the one who helped me get back on my feet. They told me you weren't worth crying over. It was they who helped me get back on my feet. It was they who gave me strength. So that's who I am. And that's who I am. I am. Some of them told others that I thought it was over. But it wasn't. You were just hiding. Not because you were weak, but because the heavens were protecting you. Waiting for the perfect moment. And now that moment has come. A moment. You will feel it before you see it. A strange change in the air around you. People will become tense when they are around you. Some will try to reconnect with you but won't know how to start. Those who betrayed you will begin to soften. The silence that once made you feel abandoned will now feel like protection. You are no longer the person you were last year. Even your enemies can sense it. They can't put their finger on it, but they know. They know you are going through a change. Some will say you've gotten worse. But that's not true. You've become more authentic, that you've stopped apologizing. You've stopped backing down. And heaven is applauding you. The women who once competed with you are about to lose what they tried to steal from you. The men who once compared you to others are finally seeing your true self. The people who once ignored you are now secretly watching you through fake accounts. Those who once mocked your dreams are now facing the consequences of their actions. Those who once closed all doors. And the one who said, "Without me, you'll never succeed," is now realizing how wrong they were. This isn't revenge. It's enlightenment. The scales are balancing. Truth rises like fragrance to the heavens. What was hidden in the shadows is stepping into the light. And no one can stop it. They are fighting for you. Point one says, they belong to me. Another cries out, they should have been with me. But heaven did not hear their words. Heaven is responding to your prayers. Those private prayers. Those whispered hopes. Those broken promises. Heaven has recorded them all. Now, angels bearing missions engraved with your name have been released. Apologies are on their way. Not just one, but many. Some will speak openly, some will come in the form of opportunities, doors, or unexpected invitations. Some apologies will be hidden in the silence of those who cannot look you in the eye. Not because they don't care, but because they feel unworthy. And those you thought had forgotten, you are carving your name into their bones like fire. They are searching for their way home. You have not been forgotten. You have not been cursed. You are not unwanted, you are the secret that heaven has reserved for this special moment. Some have said you are cursed, but they lie, for they fear your existence will cost them dearly. You have shown them their true selves. You have forced them to make a choice. And now, they are reaping the consequences of their own actions. It is time to speak. In the next episode, if you wish to donate or express your gratitude, you can send a super thank you of up to $100. You are being lifted up, not by your own strength, but by the hand of heaven. The Almighty is still within you. People will ask, how did they get here? The answer will be grace, mercy, and protection. Do not be angry. Live for us. Those who once called you excessive will now call you a miracle. Those who once said you were worthless will ask how they can support your dreams. But listen carefully. Do not let everyone back into your life. Some are not truly repentant, they are simply afraid. Afraid of being abandoned. Afraid of facing their own mistakes. Afraid that your rise will expose their true intentions. Therefore, let discernment be your guide. Let peace be your compass. Know that not every return is worth accepting, that you've been through too much to lose your way now. Stay grounded. Stay grateful. Stay prepared. Because the doors that are opening are not small doors. They are doors that change bloodlines. Doors that heal generations. Doors that transform cities. Doors that rewrite destinies. Your name has been written in places you've never set foot in. Your voice will be heard in rooms that once mocked your silence. Your story will be told in the places where you were forgotten. And those who once said you were dispensable are now realizing that there is no one else like you in the world. They are fighting for you. But their words don't matter. Because the only voice that matters has already declared, you have been chosen. You are deeply loved. You are rising. At this moment, someone is pacing in a room, practicing the words they have never spoken to you. Those apologies, those confessions, those truths buried deep within. You have been buried by pride and fear for too long. But for some, it is already too late. Because in their silent years, you have transformed. In their distant years, you have been reborn. What they want is the you who still begs to be chosen. But that version has already perished. In its place is a sacred being, a being they cannot control. A person they cannot define through rumors or denial. One of them is still trying to control the narrative. They are talking to the new presence in your life, trying to sow seeds of doubt, hoping to poison the soil before anything can grow. But now, their words have no power over you. God has built a wall around you, and their curses cannot penetrate it. You may feel the weight of this wall. When your name is mentioned in certain rooms, you may sense the tension in the air. That is because a spiritual battle is raging around you. It is not because you are weak. It is because you are weak. You are rare. Not because you have failed, but because your mission strikes fear into those who have never faced themselves. Those who once prayed with you now attack you. But do not seek revenge. Do not explain yourself. Heaven is doing what your words cannot. Those who mock your pain are locked behind closed doors. Those who laughed at you when you cried are now looking in the mirror. Those who stood in the crowd and gossiped about you are now leaving that circle. They have had enough. They are tired of pretending that what they did was harmless. They dream. They wake up in sweat at moments of silence, see your face, hear your voice. You don't need to shout. You don't need to fight back the way they attacked you. Just stay silent. Heaven is watching. Angels are recording every moment. Betrayal. Lies. Conversations behind closed doors. Decisions made behind your back that have affected your entire life. God has not forgotten. Now, the truth is about to be revealed. Some say you don't deserve love, but their words are poisoned by jealousy. Others say you are difficult to get along with. But what they really mean is that you are difficult to control. You see, you are not difficult to get along with. You are just profound. Shallow people drown in deep waters. They fear what they cannot explain. They hate what they cannot control. Some leave you because they think you are too emotional. But it is precisely these emotions that make heaven respond when you call. Some distance themselves from you because they say you are too intense. But it is that intensity that allows you to survive the darkest nights. Do not diminish yourself for those who seek false peace. Do not apologize for the fire that was given to you. That fire is not for show. It is for fighting. It is what keeps you alive when others crumble. They are fighting for you. Some want your forgiveness, some want your silence. Some want you to come back, some want you to disappear. But heaven wants your healing. God never intended for you to bear this burden alone. Those who were supposed to protect you abandoned you. Those who were supposed to love you chose selfishness. Yet you have not become bitter. You still wait. You still believe. Even with a broken heart, you pray instead of curse. Now, the reward for your patience is about to be revealed. The one who tried to impersonate your soul is being exposed for who they truly are. They copied your words, your tone, and the way you loved. But they cannot carry your cross. They tried to be you, but they never experienced what you went through. The truth is coming to light. Those who once compared you to them now finally understand that there is no comparison between you. Your heart is genuine. Your love is pure, your mistakes are human. But your intentions were always sincere. You have proven yourself without words. Heaven is your witness. Those who once judged you can now only remain silent. Some still believe they possess a part of you. They cling to the image of your past. But when they see you again, they will not recognize you. You have changed, you have evolved, you have broken free from the cage they built for you, the lies they wove no longer cling to you. The guilt they tried to impose on you has been lifted. And the shame they wanted you to bear has turned into glory. You are not their memory. You are not the character they created in their stories. You are the witness. You are the one who survived against all odds. You are the one who heard the whispers, felt the betrayal, endured the storm, and lived to tell the tale. You still stand tall, you are the one who has prayed, hoped, and risen up. Now, the transformation has begun. Those who never celebrated you are being removed. Those who pretended to support you are revealing their hidden agendas. The one who said you would never find peace without them is now drowning in their own chaos. The one who said you would never be loved again is now alone. It's not because you asked for harm, but because God won't allow lies to thrive during your season of rise. Some will soon publicly witness your glory. They must see your pain. They will enter the places they once declared you could never reach. Others watch your journey in silence, wondering if you'll speak to them when you return. They're afraid. Afraid they've waited too long, they fear you have healed without them. Let them continue to doubt. You will not return to the place that destroyed you. You will not return to the places that tolerated you but never celebrated you. You are entering a season of divine grace. A new name will call your name with honor. New hands will take up the burdens others have abandoned. New voices will proclaim the truths others have denied. And your silence will be louder than any rumor. Some say you're crazy. They say your dreams are too far-fetched. But they don't know that your dreams come from a place they've never touched. Some say you're not realistic enough. But what they really mean is that you refuse to compromise. You don't back down. You don't give in. And heaven loves you for it. You are one of a kind. That's why the battle is so fierce. That's why betrayal is so painful. That's why confusion is so overwhelming. Darkness tried to block what heaven planted. But now it's too late. You are blooming. Light is finding you. Those who once ignored you will now ask how to follow in your footsteps. This is not revenge. This is revelation. What was hidden is being revealed. What was broken is being repaired. What was taken is being returned sevenfold. A door is opening for you. You have never seen it. You have never walked this path. But you will recognize it by the peace surrounding it. Those around it will not compete with you. They will respect you. The opportunities associated with it will not drain you. They will bless you. When you pass through it, you will understand that waiting was necessary. Separation was protection. Silence was sacred. They are fighting for you. But this battle is not yours, the battle has already been won. Victory belongs to those who never gave up. To those who remained kind even when misunderstood. To those who stayed present even when betrayed. To those who cried in private but smiled in public. You have not been forgotten. You have not been abandoned. You are the story heaven is writing. When they tell your story, they cannot omit the miracles within it.